bit easier.
Again, you've got a couple people to reflect stuff through when you are running with Beef Ball's frontline. The Rel, the Scion, obviously, even the Pantheon to an extent.
Her auto attacks, they will restore energy, but they're also longer range, which means that you get that slightly extra long range to start getting good trades. Jungle starting to fight.
Conqueror for Conqueror. Big chunk there from where we got the stun first. Can try and find the next cooldown come on through. Lands another Comet Spear. Keeps himself stacking. Conqueror now stacked and gets fed up there. Flash on forward with the W. Tien is just dead.
The Pantheon beats out the Xin Zhao. One of the reasons this pick is so highly picked and banned is that it even wins against the early game Exodia games. Tien 0-2.
What are we doing?
Did someone mention the door to darkness? Oh, the shy solo kill barely missed out on by Breathe.
Why do you have the ultimate? They're going to jump onto Light, who may be one of the 7 princesses or something like that. My Kingdom Hearts reference are lacking. Unfortunately for their way, cannot find the way out of there. Mako will, however, be able to flash out to safety. The blast going in. Rookie did have the level 6, so I can understand why they were trying to get more out of that. Tien gets the Scuttle Crab, but now going to heal. He's going to be in a lot of danger here. Going to get jumped on potentially over the wall. Mako crashing on down with the Ferromantic Decimating Smash. Kill donated to Rookie.
Tien at 0 and 3.
Oh, guy.
On the Xin Zhao, the early game powerhouse has been an early game pinata instead.
He's 100% kill participation.
100% death participation for his team. As he's the only player on Weibo to have died. I mean, Tien, we expect so much better. We expect so much better from this guy. You are meant to have winning early bot lane and mid lane in terms of push, even though, you know, you're meant to fall behind his CS.
No!
The Shy misses the cannon. We do track these things. We expect better, the Shy. But really, Tien falling behind this far, playing with a Xin Zhao without any sort of pressure in the early game, jungle in the time it takes to kill that dragon, which means that they can bounce back half level, get ahead of you. You can even take your jungle as well at that point. Jungle going topside from Wave.
Breathe needs to be really wary. Does throw up public execution, trying to dance away. Going to try and get some damage down regardless. Doesn't have much energy left. Forced the flash. The Shy in danger. Might trade his life for this. Really good dodging from Breathe.
Oh, Jesus. IG, that was just an out. You just go out as soon as Breathe immunes that stun.
No.
Wait, I don't think you can even kill with the skill shots coming back on the other side. The skills.
Magnet Storm under the turret, but is Crisp tanking it with the Unbreakable Will. Xiao, who's also low, as Rookie's kind of here? How is he? Is he being out?
The auto reset, can you get it in time?
Not quite.
Rookie will escape, go to the other side of the map, and I guess get some farming time as Breathe recalls. So Rookie behind in gold as a team. Weibo might look for a fight here.
They're going to try and turn around. Crisp goes in. Remember, doesn't have the Unbreakable Will, so it's actually quite vulnerable here. I wonder whether Garlet thinks about jumping onto that. Won't take it. The Shy steps on forward, body blocking. TP's now coming in, Dragon to half HP.
Half HP, where's the smite? Comes through from Way. Here comes the teleport. Breathe might look for that. With the ult's on cooldown, so we can't use that right now.
Oh, the Shy flashes the seismic shove and now caught in the back of the pit. I don't necessarily know whether that's where he wants to be. It was clearly a rapid flash. Tien gets knocked up. Does have the Crescent Guard to work with. No to pop it. IG looking to potentially play this. Rookie on a flank angle. People very, very low. Into the backline we go. As damage on the Breathe comes on down. Tien gets onto Mako. Shockwave comes on down. Does it get enough damage to Tien? Tries to the wind, becomes lightning across multiple people. Crisp flashes out. And I think Waybo only losing the one right now. But they've left their carries out to the wolves.
Rookie getting jumped on by Xiaohu. The flick misses, but there's no help. Rookie in the 1v2 as Gala doesn't get close enough. There's a chase down onto Tien, who dies in his own jungle, and the fight keeps going.
Magnet Storm comes back up and alive, and Waybo are getting away with it. They should have lost this one, for sure. The Shy's going in, he wants into a wall.
I think as soon as they get behind that point, he's just like, look, I'm just not going to go in for the full part speed. Get closer towards that E upgrade too. Herald started. Weibo instead forced onto mid lane turret instead.
Yeah, they do get the TP out of the Shy, but I think at this point he's going to be able to clear out this wave. No, not quite actually. So Weibo Gaming, in the end of it, do actually get the turret as well here. So a couple summons traded for a couple,
of course, but I don't think they're forced to.
Dragon would be soul point for IG. There comes that public execution on the Rookie's caught under the turret. Oh, that's ugly. Flashing away. In comes the Grand Starfall. Breathe now might be a little bit in danger. It's got no energy, no cooldowns, and Gala's got an ultimate.
Kaiser on side lanes, Pantheon on side lanes, the Taliyah's on the other side of the map. Breathe thought he could get a quick kill and out, but realistically should have just ended that play after the flash was gone. Chase too far. Didn't understand the globals were there, and Breed's Ambessa, yes, has been powerful in the past, but that's just a macro misjudgment.
Like, it looks individually like a great moment. You get Rookie to take it through.
Unless. Started, the Intercarn angle started up again. Weibo, they have some flashes, they got some ults. Let's see if they can use them well.
6k. TP in from Breathe. Wall comes across, splits the team down 1,000 HP. Should still be secured there by Wade as well to get the Comet Spear secure. Turning it around, Gala on the backside onto Light. Passive auto gets the kill. They've blown up that Sivir. The Soul Furnace getting it in the end. Wade gets another onto the Alistar. Rookie trying to run away. Doesn't have the flash this time, but the CC is there. Breathe in the 1v3. Gets nothing. Command attacks Dissonance. Shakes Breathe to his core.
Dive, dive, dive. The Gala Kai'Sa goes right into the backline.
It is... It goes down.
Oh, that's weird, isn't it? You know, IE beating IG, subbing in Milky Way, losing their series versus JDG. Questions upon questions. But Way was demolished in the game 1 of that series. It was genuinely looking really for a second. I don't know how to do around a Baron fight either. That's why we watch teams which are much better than us play this out.
In a river.
You can have the Rage Blade really raking down the Baron there, going low.
Going down at 3k HP. Nice attempt at the steal. Can't quite do it. 90 to the backside in danger. Grab, crash down, comes on through. The Crescent Guard buys a bit of time at TM, but he's now in zone with danger. Over they go. Way gets it. May get traded. Got a GA to work with, so even if he falls here, it's really not the end of the world. The Guardian Angel is procced. But they've got that aimed on the shoulder. Into the back line goes Gala. Flies on forward with the Killer Instinct. Gets another passive proc. Flashes with a W. Shockwave pulls them back into the loving arms of Gala for a triple kill.
It's the Gala classic. If you don't start the fight by killing Gala, he will end it. He is the master at holding Kai'Sa ult until about halfway through the fight to find a way to reposition himself into the backline after Rage Blade and Lethal Tempo are stacked up. If you want to learn how to play Kai'Sa in team fights, watch this man on your screen. He just had a magnificent one.
Is there a better Kai'Sa player historically in the world? Maybe one or two.
Dissonance Shockwave to bring Xiaohu back. And Gala kills his old MSI winning mid laner. Won 2 of them with Xiaohu.
Oh, yeah.
One in top lane, one in mid lane. Gala and him made a bit of a dynasty over on RNG.
Even got that very nice Void Seeker flash combo in there to cancel out the W, get in range for the Q afterwards. It was very well played, all things said and done. Now up about 8,000 gold, nearly 9. They just keep shoving on forwards, barreling their way to more structural damage.
Another W landing. Yeah, there's that too, I think, for Waybo. IG really demolishing Shockwave.
That's
whiff.
emotional damage.
That one's a little bit, but I don't think it's actually going to matter. Chris, you have an ultimate. I just don't think it's going to matter.
Dear, Decimating Smash afterwards gets himself knocked up. The stakes are high, and that's a pun, folks. All the while in the backside, Way will go forward with the shield bolt. Lands the Comet Spear as well. TN in danger. Goes down. Public execution. Unfortunately, the guillotine is falling on the heads of Weibo Gaming, who are, way bowing out of this one.
Apparently where there's a will, there's a Waybo, but there's no will here, and there's no nexus either. IG will take game 1 of the series after losing 0-2 to FPX in the game before. This is a nice bounce back. Invictus Gaming, 1-0 up in the series.
They get the first shot to the head, but
to stop there being clean combo afterwards. So I think IG walk away for me. Better draft in regards to dealing with the Vi. Solo benefits the Gwen.
Shout out to Breathe there. Really used the Hallowed Mistfall to get the snip while the Shy could not return the favor. And then ended up running it down. Towards the bot lane we go, though! Light gonna flash cleanse away. Does so. Crisp a little bit split off. Doesn't have the Bailout on top of him quite yet. Summon is blown from Light, but it's still gonna have to be a reset coming on in from Mako and Gala. Tien potentially looking for a Gromp play here. Won't get by that Bramble. Sticking around. Here we go.
Yeah, Gala's sticking around. Not the plans. Can they get the route through? No, not quite.
We're still going to go forwards. Handshook back. Wave flashes out to safety. Mako will battle dance out. It's messy down here. Mako gets pulled back with that rend. Light takes a turret shot, though.
That turret shot makes things much worse. And Crisp is actually out of mana to use something like the Bailout and the Loyalty Program or something like that. And you do one of a couple of things. You either zone the bot lane off of tower, you dive them under turret, or you go into the enemy jungle and steal camps away. They try and do a little bit of all three and achieve very few of any of them. Level 6.
Goes to level 6, comes on the other side, tries to find the angle into the... across the veil, but a well-placed W! The Hallowed Mist does work. Can the Shy find any more damage? Gonna get snipped down! The level 6 difference means nothing as Breed gets the solo.
The Shy misses the Q.
Yeah,
exactly. And this is a skill which many people have picked up over time where you think, look, I'm going to get CC'd. May as well cast something, so I'm doing something useful. Make a spot on the sweeper.
I'm going to jump over the wall. Charm comes on down, punted back, and is likely going to die here. Nature's Grasp is there. Mako low because the battle lands, but he's inside that gravity field. Unfortunately, no way to follow up on that, and IG just pick up the kill and get the dragon.
Tien spots them over the wall. Having a good series, honestly.
Not so far. Managed to recover well enough last game, but the early start as 0-3 was rough on the Shin's out. Now Breeze just had his Hallowed Mist turn off, has got potentially some needlework to work with, but has to deal with being between worlds right now. Throws out a few more needles, is speeding away with the Ghost, but just can't get far enough away as the W comes on through after the flash, and the last order comes on through, and the Shy picks up that kill.
So the 1v1 not going as well for the Shy, but then someone else comes up and Way makes their mark. Coming over from BLG in the last... met its untimely demise. Yeah, he's been really impactful at the worlds they've run through as well. Rookie trying to save this turret from going down to the 3 grubs of Waybo. Not exactly sure they can, but Rookie with ult does provide some decent lockup. This is that Q3. He loses the Evo.
This turret's still standing. The gold remains even enough. Even, but that mark towards feats of strength is Waybo's to work with.
Yeah, first 3 kills hasn't come up just yet. First 3 objectives hasn't come up yet. Waybo will go to 2 and 2, and I mean that the next Dragon or the Atakan will keep up very, very well. Ahead in gold, even, because they cashed in that cull. Herald's going to go in towards mid lane, and this will kill the full turret. Here we go. Local gold goes towards the Renata and towards...
Hang on, the
Victor. Ghost pop by Gala.
Yeah, really want to punish because Nature's Grasp coming from the other side of the backhand goes Mako, flashes over the wall. Fate's call now coming on down. The hostile takeoff is also pretty solid. The counter engage onto Way is brutal, bringing down that redemption too little too late. And Waybo disengage and punish.
Way and Mako should not have gone that deep. You see that your Xayah is in the gravity field. They're not going to be able to pull that through. The Renata. Dragon spawning now. Yone teleporting from top lane down towards the bot side. And Waybo, they're the ones which are going to have to retake the pit into the Maokai.
Easier said than done. Saplings beginning to get tossed. Mako on a potential flank angle. Rookie gets the knock up onto TN. Decent chunk onto him, but in the backline, his Breed could potentially come on from that flank angle. Dragon being taken low, but not quite taken out until just now. Mako is not going to screw his way with that smite. All the way the backline, Way doing his best to get on out, does do so. The Aurora has fallen to the Callista. I think in the end it is a 1 for none in favor of Weibo.
Start taking down here. There's no Renata ult, importantly, on the other side. Mark out coming up in the next few seconds. No between worlds.
Light taken low. Redemption going to come on down, though, and make sure these topped up. Nature's Grass comes on down. Way needs to get beyond the gravity field and can't. He needs to go back in. He's not very tanky on this build for the Maokai. Now they can start turning it around. Damage comes on forwards. The Shy low. As he's going to get jumped to the backside as they try and turn it around, though, with that Fate sealed. Unfortunately, now he's going to rebind his soul and go the other direction as Light gets to run at him and pierce him and rend him. 2 for 1 as it stands.
IG's objective setups have been pretty poor on the whole between the Dragon and the Atakan against the Aurora and the Yone.
Okay, Mako's around, can look to make this a bit of a different equation. Overcomes this Vi, though, now spotted. Mako, the body block that one out, use the Celestial opposition as a bit of an angle, but they're going to TP him behind. Where is the support? Not going to be here anytime soon. Maokai can potentially look to ult, turn this one around, trying to find an angle back on in. Shao coming on over. Mako with the quickness, Fate sealed over the wall, but overcomes the rest of Waybo. Rookie going to have to Q3 away, hit by the needles, and the slowdown comes on through. Needs to get sped up. I think they're just leaving him for dead. Wait, a flash on over. Can they keep chasing? Yes, they can. Breathe with that bailout on top of them. Where does Rookie go? Spotted out. Going to teleport out. Chris flash for the handshake. All while the fight still commencing elsewhere. Rookie unbinds the soul, looking to get some chunks onto Chris. Can't quite find it. Hostile takeover comes on top of Rookie, and he dies.
IG lose through the side lane as Rookie is just not powerful on this Yone. Hasn't got himself the shield bow just yet. He's hey, now this is something. There's no teleports from Waybo to move across the map. They are moving across it. I mean, Way's coming back out of base. They're going to start face checking now. The saplings will stop some of this attempt.
I think it's gone.
It's dangerous. They're using the Maokai ult, but the Gwen goes W through it, waiting, seeing it. They don't have a smite. This is a Baron Steak.
It's going to be taken away. Baron secured. Way may be forced to flash out the back of the pit here. Mako will battle dance away, surely. Doesn't quite have it up and available. I think he used to help tank the Baron, so doesn't get out to safety. Now Way's in danger and goes down.
It's 2 for the Baron and the Dragon. I think IG is still just about happy with that. If they lose someone else, yeah, that would be kind of sad, but all of their laners have the Baron buff. Can they use it right now? Waybo, they have 3 grubs, and it might be hard for IG to wave clear through this. They're waiting for a minion wave to come through. The Shy will try and shotgun the wave. Tries to do a little bit onto Xiaohu instead. He might actually have to ult. I think he should ult the wave right now for wave clear.
A fair amount of damage. Here comes the Between Worlds. Is forced to rebind the soul. Shower taken low. Hostile takeover is dodged by Gala. Begins to get the feather pull. Damage onto Breathe, who is inside his Hallowed Mist for not long enough. The Scarlet joins him there now. The Shy looking for more. Light in danger. Flashes away from the Fate Seal. Continue to hop, and pray. But unfortunately, it's not enough. He jumps into a grave.
Waybo try and capitalize on the dead members from the Baron, but in
moment.
No, I don't disagree, actually. Don't disagree. I think that fight was just wrong. Mako,
oh,
my dude.
Boy.
Not like this.
Has a battle dance. Handshook doesn't get out, and mobile he is, but not that mobile.
Well, we've talked a lot about up and down form. Mako's one of the primary offenders. He goes up too far, can't defend this, and the 3 grubs will see that down. An over push from Gala. means that IG lose their turret.
They do. It's not very pretty there. Dragons in a minute and a half. So they can get done from that point. Replay on Mako, because I think he got hit by about 4 or 5 bits of CC between TN and Crisp.
Yeah, but there's no one nearby. He's way too far up. Potentially could have battled down Stout, at least gotten himself a shield or something, but couldn't quite do so. Redemption's not the tankiest individual item too. Rookie going on to Tien.
Has to flash, and that's actually fairly significant. Not going to have the flash around this dragon, and that cooldown will be available on the other side for IG. Gets to jump onto the backside. Light maybe in danger. Mako going to be using that cleanse off the spell, but Gala in danger. Has the redemption. Now goes up into the sky. Needs to back away. The shy between worlds. Trying to get a kill. Bounces by the way, into a gravity field. Thunderbolt is going to be moved by the Vault Breaker and the cease and desist. Mako can't find enough there to buy time, and the shy is just too far.
What was the shy doing? Coming up soon. Maybe that's the difference maker. Breathes around the side. Does have his ult coming back up in the back of the pit.
Here we go again. TP in, down to 7,000 HP. The Arcane Storm finally back off cooldown. Xiao used it. Xiao goes golden. Buys some time. I think that will be the Baron. Sorry, Dragon secured by Weibo Gaming. The backline they goes to Vault Breaker. Immune by Rookie, who gets on out. Tien now low. What about the damage back? Can they keep chasing for more? Xiao who throws out that death rate. And it is enough to dissuade more.
Chaos Storm's better than the Yone. Ability to retake, I guess, but they're just going to let this go down. Maybe fight with the dragon after. They're approaching this very late, going for a smite steal.
Oh, gets into the back end of that. Can't quite secure it. Baron secured by Waybo. What about the fight afterwards? He has to bounce on out of the pit. Tien low. The shy goes looking, can't quite find it. Now he's in danger, forced to flash himself. And Gala and the rest of IG give up the Baron.
That could be it. Now, Waybo, I actually wonder if they've taken this Baron at the wrong timing. I don't think they've got time to set up the map before the Baron comes up. Wei is going to litter the jungle with 8 top lane instead of say, well, we've got Baron, we'll take top inhib maybe. They give up Ocean Soul to IG. And while it might not
pick off there could have just changed things. Well, they can get done again. They're still scaling pretty well. Oh, Weibo Gaming.
Their first match of the split. Okay. Sam is now going to have to dip out because he's got other obligations. Rookie jumping forwards in the side lane, getting into there. Has the GA redemption coming through. Ocean Soul ticking. Have they used too much? Here comes the Gala Zaya and starts to DPS. Takes down a GA on the other side. Light getting shot down by the Shy. Is it enough damage? No, and it ends up being GA for GA. And that's it. We'll see how that's more important for. I have to say, with the Ocean Soul. Oh, it's a flat 3-man knockup. Goes in, buys the Callisto ultimate. Can't quite finish the team fight. Rookie really trying his best, forcing defenses. They have the extended fight value. Between worlds might send you Weibo into the next one. Well, how much damage have they got? Light not doing damage. The Zaya putting up the feathers into the air, but doesn't have enough healing. The Chaos Storm takes him down, and the AD carry of IG gets hit first. Doesn't flash back. Way goes down, and Gala, you have to flash in that team fight. The Shy has himself the Cosmic Drive for extra movement speed. Mako trying to trigger some more CC. A Q lands as the Shy takes down Light, and Rookie has another E. Dodges out on the Vault Breaker. Keeps going forwards. It's arcade. It's hectic. It's a massacre. As the Shy is some of the last remaining damage, he must stay alive, and he's caught! He's caught, and he goes down. IG are out team for as Gala. Oh, Gala, where was your flash? Saving it for the next game. That is unforgivable from the AD carry of IG. So fed in the late game. With 3 grubs, a Gwen alive. IG 10 seconds on the Maokai with the ultimate. I don't know if that's going to be enough to save the game. It's not going to be an angle for the end of the game from Weibo. Take the mid inhib. Can't take the bottom one as well. They won't finish the game, but IG, the Vial. Their big bit of CC that Weibo are looking for. Where's the Chaos Storm feathers getting stacked up? It might come down to a smite fight for the Baron. The Elder Dragon is coming through. Tien, he's in range, but it's the Zaya that gets it. With the pullback, the Shy dies to Light, but the Callista is now out of position to go forward. The Scarlet does use it. The Renata ultimate. The bailout trying to do enough. I don't know if it will be. It is. Light comes back into the play as the bailout buys time. Ends up being a 4 for 3. IG can't clean sweep the fight as Gala flash forward. Gets the Elder, but all remember, they also have the Elder for the next 40 seconds. Weibo do not want to tank up against Rookie, having the Elder in particular. A treasure box thing. Has Mikhail's, has Redemption. On the other side, there is a Redemption. Ultimate in from the Maokai, doing the classic of zoning off the tower. Xiao, who caught by the ultimate, but Mikhail's by Crisp. Tower goes down. Baron doing good value there. Rookie walking up. Can you take the full turret? No. Doesn't have the E cooldown for that do it again too quickly either. There used to be a Flickle Blades build for Yone to give him more ease and stuff like that. Breathe walking forwards. Here comes the Ghost. Rookie not in position. And Gala, is he going to ult? Yes, he is. Can he get the Feather Ball? He goes down into the GA. Oh, so quickly. And the Shy gets blasted too. Gala must be protected. Whereas the Feather Ball gets nowhere. And Gala gets caught. IG can't protect their AD carry. And Gala gets blasted. No further pullback. This Xayah late game has been not what IG wanted. Waybo may well have forced us to a game 3. The Ocean Soul, not enough. The Elder, not enough. Rookie trying to clear the wave, and I don't think he's going to do enough. Has full crit, but can he do enough? Death time is 40 seconds. Rookie trying to buy time. Goes into the base. Knows he must survive for as long as possible. Doesn't have the ult, but doing great. Damage forces the flash out. And this is all time which Weibo could be using, pushing to end the game. Light has been left on that duty. Rookie had the Ocean Soul ticking while he was in GA. And that shield bow as well. Surviving even longer. Missing the knockup, but he's still alive. Rookie 1v3 in the base. Trying to buy time. Can he bring one more with him? No. Goes down. Is that enough to save the game? I think it is. 10 seconds on the Shy, 15 on Gala, and Rook into the base now. Weibo pushing up. Do they look for an end of the game? Rookie, is he alive just yet? No. 15 seconds. Makai ultimate looking to disengage a little more. Tian going forward on to Wei. Can they get the full kill? He has Zhonya's. He has Flash. He can probably make it out of this alive. The Shy getting good damage. Can he get the one shot? Jumping back and forth. Goes onto the grab field. Gala has ult. Dodges the needlework this time. Feather pullback. Rookie is now alive, and IG have an extra member to come back out onto the map. Flank teleport. Perhaps the Shy. Oh my god, the burn is insane. Rookie comes in. He's alive. He takes down Shahu. The Victor is dead. Light getting jumped onto. The Shy trying to clean up. GA bailout. Multiple lives. And I don't think there are enough of them. He's not a cat. He's just a Callista. No 9 lives, and 3 will not be enough for the AD carry of Weibo. It's back. It's fourth. It's Nexus. Elder spawns IG. What's the plan? Is it Elder? Is it the Nexus? I think with super minions against them, it's a little harder to push, but with the Victor and the Callista down, they might see an ending to the game and the series. Do they deserve the 2-0? God, no, probably not. Weibo do not find the end to the game, though. They don't set up the Elder. They greed for the Nexus and may lose the game. 5 seconds on needlework. That's some wave clear for them. Ocean Soul, Maokai ultimate coming through. Do they hit the towers? They look for the fight. The Shy gets hit by the ult. That's a magnificent Renata ult. The Renata ult sent everyone hitting each other. It's a Nexus, It's a Nexus. Breathe will die. And the Gwen goes down. Can they defend without their top laner? He's so much of their wave clear. Gala starting the DPS, hitting the turrets. Chris, he's the only defender. 4 seconds on the Victor. Hit the fucking Nexus, IG. Hit it for God's sake. The Nexus will fall and IG will claim the series 2-0.